Hi, I'm Liz with Liz's Crafts, and today I'm going to show you how I made this Dandelion paperweight. What I did was I took craft resin, epoxy resin, and I measured in not weight, but in ounces or milliliters, whatever, 1-to-1 ratio with the hardener, and I stirred it for 4 minutes. You go slow to make sure that you don't put too many bubbles in it, and I don't have a debubbler or anything, so I had to stir slow. And then I have this rectangular mold here, and I'm actually using it, it's like a trinket box, but I'm using the opposite side of it so that it'll make a rectangle solid piece, a solid rectangular piece. And I have my dandelion, and I'm just going to put it down in my resin. I have the long stem on it, and I'm trying to be careful because I do want it to all be in one piece. That's my goal anyway. So just pouring my resin down in there on either side of the dandelion, and there is a bug in here. So I had to take him out. I thought about leaving him, but yeah, I decided against it. So I did take him out. Now, I should have just left it alone, but no, you know, I had to bounce it up and down, whatever. And yeah, the stem came off. So you know what happens when a dandelion stem comes off? All the seeds separate. But I'm not mad at it because I think it turned out pretty good. You'll have to let me know in the comments what you think about it. So it basically turned out like the heart did, and if you didn't see that video, I'll try to remember to put it in the description box of this video. But yeah, they both basically were done the same way. I will try to do a later video seeing if I can get the dandelion to stay all in one piece. So you'll have to keep your eye out for that video. I did watch at least one YouTube video seeing somebody do this, and they made it look so easy. And it all stayed together, and yeah, not my experience, but have any of you ever done this? Have you put dandelion in resin, and did it stay whole? I thought, well, maybe I'll try this whole dandelion in there. So I'm pushing the ones that are already in there, you know, they're single pieces now, trying to push them down to the bottom. But you know, this stuff floats, and it usually floats to the top, of course. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I didn't think it would work out, so yeah, put it back. We'll save that one for the next one. And I'm just taking my lighter and popping any bubbles that have come to the surface. And this is the, oh no, this is still that day. I'm just showing you what it looks like. Okay, this is the next day. So I already did the heart video. Like I said, I'll try to link it in the description box if I remember. There it is, and it's all frosted. It's frosted on all four sides around and the very top or bottom, whatever you want to call it. It depends on which way you want it to go. I decided that that part right there would be my bottom. So I need to figure out how to unfrost this and make it so you can see the little pieces of the dandelion seeds. I'm going to do UV resin, and I have a little finger protector here, and I'm just going to rub the UV resin, I just got a little bit, on the side of my block here. And I have these other wood pieces laying there so that my light won't hit the top of my block. And I do it for 2 minutes. And then I check on it. And look, you can see through it now. How cool is that? So now I'm going to do the other side. Another side, I should say. So same thing. Just putting my UV resin on and just rubbing it around the whole side. And then I thought, well, you know, maybe I should pat it because I didn't want it going over the edges, and that actually worked out pretty good. So I'm just patting it down. Just making sure I got it along the edges and the corners. Gonna put my UV light on for 2 minutes. And that side looks pretty good. So we got 2 sides done, 2 more to go. And I did get my UV resin from Amazon. I did get the craft resin. I got it from the craft resin website. So I got a better deal on their website than I would if I'd ordered it through Amazon. And I did get the gallon size. Just making sure I got the resin all around it, and if there's any bubbles, I'm just going to tap them with my finger. Put the light on it for 2 minutes. Did I do 2 minutes? Well, 1 minute, 2 minutes. I try to do it for 2 minutes. Got the last side to do. It's looking pretty good. Of course, if you had a shiny mold, you wouldn't have to do this. Now, the inside of the mold was shiny, but it made a little I don't know, what you would put your jewelry in or something like that. Like if you're doing the dishes and you want to take your rings off, you know, you put it in that. It was just a little jar block kind of thingy, whatever. But I used the back side of the mold. Okay, so I did that side for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So now the only frosted part is the very top, and I'm going to go ahead and do it. And you don't need very much UV resin when you're doing this. A little bit goes a long way. And if you see any bubbles, just tap them out. So this block was a little too tall for my light, so I put those pieces of wood there underneath it to bring it up higher. And I did it for 2 minutes. And I think it looks pretty good. It looks better than it did because you couldn't see the dandelions at all. So this is the very bottom of it. And it was a little concave because I guess I didn't fill the mold all the way up. So I'm just going to even it out with my UV resin. And I did have to use a bit of it. More than when I was just doing the sides. And I'm using my lighter to pop any bubbles. And then I'm going to do my UV light for 2 minutes. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to check it out. There it is. That's going to be the very top. No. Yes, that's going to be the very top of my block. My paperweight, whatever you want to call it. So I think it looks pretty good, but I want to do a little bit more to it. So I have this black acrylic paint, and I got it from Hobby Lobby. It's just their cheap craft paint, and I am going to use this dauber and just daub the paint on what is going to be the bottom. And that's what it's looking like. There's the top where all the little seeds are. Aren't they cute? They're so cute. And then I did go ahead and top that black paint with some another layer of resin. So let me know what you think in the comments. Again, I'm Liz with Liz's Crafts, and if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll try to answer them. Bye.